go back.
Hello, L.
What's good? It's your girl cai.leretv, and I'm back in again with another drop. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Hope you guys are doing well. We are in a brand new month, so y'all already know what that means. New blessings, new opportunities, new start overs for some people. We are like, what? It's October. We are 3 months away from the new year, so go ahead, get it in. This is not the time to relax and be lazy and save all of your things that you want to get done, things you want to start up, things you want to do. This is not the time to put those to the side and just be like, I'll just wait till January 1st. We don't need a brand new year to start anything. We don't need a brand new year to step into who we want, into the person that we want to become. We don't need anything to do that. Like, you can start literally right now. There's no certain time stamp for you to begin or end anything. All right, just get it done. So with that being said, we're just gonna go ahead and get into this video. Let's go. All right, so it is the second Sunday. We are back. Technically it's the first Sunday since it's, you know, first week of October. However, thank you for coming back. If you haven't watched my last Sunday drop, make sure you go to my channel and watch that at some point. But today's Sunday topic is going to be about setting boundaries. Yes, setting boundaries. And I'm going to try and make this quick because you guys know I can be a little long-winded, baby. All right, so setting boundaries is something that is very important and something that we all need to do. And setting boundaries, is what I mean by that, is not necessarily only pertaining to like romantic relationships. You need to set boundaries with your coworkers, with your boss, with your friends, with everybody you encounter. There are boundaries. Without boundaries, you're leaving it up to the other person in order to assume how they're going to interact with you, assume what you may or may not like. So for example, if I haven't set a boundary to where you know that I don't accept certain things, like I don't accept liars, right? But I haven't set that boundary up for you to understand that. So the first time you lie to me, I don't do anything about it. I don't say anything about it. I don't bring it up. We don't talk about it. What do you think they're going to do the next time that they interact with you, or the next time something comes up? They're going to lie about it, right? Because they know the first time they got away with it. Same thing with being someone talking to you disrespectfully. If you don't address it head on the nail as soon as it happens, people are going to continue to disrespect you. So you have to set boundaries for those people so they understand, okay, I know I can't do this with Kay. Okay, I know I can't do that with Kay. I know I got to come correct when I want to talk to her. Y'all got to set boundaries. Especially, it's definitely more important in relationships, but friendships, y'all need to understand that that's even more important. Like, you can't have friends around you who, for one, think it's cool to, let's say, slide on you all the time. Let's say you're not that type of person. It's like, yo, don't pull up on me like that. But if your friend keeps pulling up on you,
I'll pull up on me.
You don't say nothing, you invite them in your house all the time, what you think? Or let's say you have a friend who puts your business out to other people all the time, and somehow you find out because it traces back. But you don't say anything to that friend because they think it's cool for them to just spread your business like that, right? Same thing, same difference. You have to set boundaries so people know how to come at you, basically. You don't want nobody coming at you any kind of way, but you can't expect for those people to do anything different if you don't tell them otherwise. So it is up to you to tell other people, the other person, whoever it is, what they can and cannot do and what you will and won't accept. That's just on period. That's just that on that. It's really nothing more, nothing less to say really about that. And like I said before, in order to, sometimes you have to take a seat and also determine what it is that you want, what it is what you don't want. Because some people just might think, oh, the normal stuff like, oh, don't talk to me crazy. What are you gonna do if you end up in a situation where you need to let these people understand that this is what they're not gonna do? Okay? And you need to do that like immediately, as soon as the relationship even starts to begin, form or whatnot. lay it down on the line. I mean, obviously don't be, this is what I want, this is what you can't do, da 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 da. Like, let it come naturally, because people will end up doing certain things that you're not gonna like, and you gotta let them know ASAP. No rocket. And if you don't do that, I'm not saying it's impossible to because you can always change your feelings. So you can always, all right, I've reached a point where I don't like that, I need to tell you this, da 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 da. But it's going to be harder for that person to understand, because there's 3 ways that that situation, how that situation is going to turn out. It's either going to be they think you're joking and they're not going to take you seriously because they've been able to run game on you or do whatever it is that you don't like, and they've been doing it for so long and you haven't said a single thing about it. They're not going to take you seriously. 2, they're going to get pissed. And now you're gonna have a situation because, like, oh, you talking to me crazy, or oh, I've been doing this, why you got a problem with it now, or ooh, you changing up, you switching up, boom boom boom. So now you have a problem. You have a problem with them. Something's gonna stir up with that. And then lastly, which, I mean, of course all of us would want to happen, that person's gonna be understanding. It all depends on who it is. The person's gonna be understanding, but it's also gonna take them some time to readjust, because like I said before, if you never addressed it, never told them otherwise, they're going to be like, it's going to take them a minute to switch up, because they're so used to doing certain things towards you or with you or whatever the case may be. They're so used to it. And now that you're telling them, look, let's switch it up, change the game, that's not how I want it, that's not what I want to do, that's not how you should come at me, that. It's going to take them a minute to adjust, and you have to give them that respectful time, because again, you never told them from the jump. So what did you expect? But all you got to do is just take a seat, sit back, write. I would suggest writing it down, because seeing it on paper makes it more realistic for you. So I would suggest sitting down, writing down. There's no max, honestly, because it's you. There's no max to boundaries. There's no little, there's no more. Write it down specifically what you want from a person, and you could even put it into groups, as far as your work environment, friends, platonic relationships, and romantic ones. You can split it up into categories. So write what you want from and what you expect from a person in regards to how they interact and communicate with you, and then do it on the flip script, and what you won't accept, all the things that obviously that you don't want in a person. You don't want somebody whose energy is surrounding you. You don't want nobody to act this way towards you. You don't want nobody to speak to you, blah 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 blah, like that. So it's really plain and simple. I'm making it plain, but yeah, setting boundaries is almost the closest thing to the keys to communication. And you need communication also with setting boundaries, because like I said, there's a way that you tell people what you will or won't accept. Don't be, rude about it. And if they don't want to accept, let them keep it pushing. Like, I'm not gonna tell you, or I'm gonna tell you how I want and what I won't accept from you, and then you have a problem with it. That sounds like a personal problem, because I'm not about to switch what I want to accept just to keep you in my life. If you won't accept what I just said that I don't want you doing or saying towards or about me, then that means you're not supposed to be around me. Period. That's really it. I mean, it's really never that deep. I'm not arguing with nobody about how I want somebody to step to me. That don't make no sense. But please, write it down, enforce it. It doesn't mean anything if you don't enforce it. Write it down, enforce it, and that's really it. So I tried to make this quick, plain, simple, and straight to the point. So thanks again for coming back for my second Sunday. So we will be back obviously next Sunday. The next time you will see me was also on Thursday. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. My social media will be on the screen and in the description below. Oh, also, I've been meaning to tell you guys, I need to change my Instagram name on here, because it really did used to be cai.leretv, but I changed it to cai.leretv, so that's what it actually is currently. So at some point I will change that for the thing that's going on the screen, but in the description it is going to be the updated name. So keep that in mind. If you tried to look for me and you couldn't find me, that's the reason why. So just look in the description, and I'll put it on the screen right here, so you know. So if you have anything else you want to suggest to me, I'm always open. Like I've always said, It doesn't really have to pertain to the Thursday and Sunday content. It could be anything. I will let you know if I will touch base on it, and I will give you a little shout out for the suggestion. And if you would like to receive advice, or you just want to talk, or whatever the case may be, you want to vent, I'm a friend from around the corner. So slide in my DMs if you have me on social media. If you want to be on a professional tip, email me. If you have any business inquiries, email me as well. It will be in the description below. And that's all I gotta say, man. Make sure you set those boundaries, please. It will save you a lot of energy, and it will save you from wasting your time on certain people who really don't need to be in your life, honestly. And like I said, how people react to your boundaries will also determine if they need to be around you. Plain and simple. So, like I always like to end my videos, always be you, no matter what people say or do. I'm out.
Bruh.